Thin Blue Lie Audit. Thank you all for tuning back in. It's been a heck of a week, right? I think I started this endeavor 10 days ago because I'm tired of the very profession that I was a deputy chief, a retired deputy chief trying to hold my profession accountable against bad leadership and rogue officers. First off, before I even begin, thank you, Sean Reyes from Long Island Audit. You were in town on a different mission, but you took the time to sit down with me for an hour and help me spread my message, and I appreciate that. And from the love and support that I have from your followers and your subscribers, thank you. Please continue, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you can do to help me spread this message. I read the comments and I pay attention to those of you that have reached out to me. And one of the things that was said is, go find out, how do you put these officers on the Brady list? So this is what I did yesterday. I went on a little field trip and I started first thing yesterday morning, and I went to the Palm Bay Police Department because there was a rumor that maybe Officer Rollins was on some sort of administrative leave and that he was no longer terrorizing the streets. And I didn't believe it. I'm like, Chief Ajello's ego is too big to admit he's wrong and too big to admit I'm right. So I went in there and I pulled the calls for service. And ironically, there was no break in his service. As a matter of fact, an hour prior to me being in there, he had already stopped the vehicle on Malabar Road and had already stamped the report number, which probably means he violated somebody else's rights. And I drove up to the public defender's office. I walked into the public defender's office and said, hey, I'm a retired deputy chief in the Palm Bay Police Department. I hired rogue officers while I worked within the agency, and now I want to find out, how do I get them on the Brady list and how do I get them off the streets? So I sat down for an hour speaking with representatives from the public defender's office, the Brevard County Public Defender's Office. And I received direct emails of how now I can take the information I have, the reports that I have, the inconsistencies in these reports, the false written narratives by these officers, and now I can attach them to emails and send those to the public defender's office and have that information relayed to other defense attorneys that are dealing with cases from citizens that were abused by these officers. And so I left there feeling pretty good. And then I met with our community leaders. If you followed any of my stories, you'll see that when Chief Ajello rebukes me and denounces me, he talks about the very relationship that he has with the community leaders. I break bread with them, he says. Well, so do I, Chief Ajello, and I have and I will. And I also have a good relationship. And I sat down with them for 2 hours yesterday, and I expressed the concerns about the racial disparity within the Palm Bay Police Department, with the rogue officers that are attacking the citizens of Palm Bay, the minority community, and all of the community, and how that these officers just continue and continue to attack the citizens, and you, Chief Ajello, fail to hold any of them accountable. I have a second meeting coming up later on this week, and I'm looking forward to that. So I do listen to what you guys say, and you tell me, be more active. Go out there, go to the streets and fight, take your activism and fight on the streets against the very corruption that you're talking about. So I'm doing that. So I appreciate that. So I just kind of wanted to update. I have lots of material that I need to put together, and I'm slowly doing that. As you guys know, I'm learning. I'm in my infancy stages, so I'm learning how to put this stuff together. But stick with me, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep viewing my content, and I will continue to put it out there. I've also received some contact from some of my viewers over incidents that they've been related to, where they've had their rights violated. And I'm going to put those together, and I'm going to try to do synopsises and try to break those down from the eyes of a deputy chief. And I can do it from twofold: while I was a deputy chief and how I am now as a retired deputy chief, and talk about the differences in how I saw things before and how I see things now. And so that's what this channel is intended to do: to go around, expose the corruption in a failed law enforcement profession that I served in, that I have myself failed. I failed in accountability and I failed in leadership. So once again, thank you. This is strictly for you guys, thanking you for the last 10 days that I've been at this, and hopefully we can continue this moving forward. Thank you.